I think welfare stepped in, and there was a report that she had too many children in her home, and so that's when they originally got put into foster care.
I think by the time somebody called DCS, there was 7 kids and 2 adults in a 2-bedroom apartment. Before meeting Janis, I was living with my grandma and my 3 younger siblings. My grandma, she was probably my favorite person growing up. I was young, but I think I had like a better understanding of like everything that was going on. We've always dealt with like DCS, and they were trying to help my grandma like get all of her things together because she wasn't really equipped to take care of 4 kids at all. I think it probably, me having a big sister, took a little weight off of my grandma's shoulders for sure. I know that she felt in her heart that like there was more that I needed that she couldn't give to me. So I know she really loved Janis for that.
Christine was her mama's name, and she was just the gentlest person. And I believe she took care of Destiny's cousins as well. I think welfare stepped in, and there was a report that she had too many children in her home, and so that's when they originally got put into foster care.
I think by the time somebody called like DCS, there was 7 kids and 2 adults in a 2-bedroom apartment. So not ideal.
I think Destiny looked forward to kind of getting away with just me, with all the chaos. I say chaos, it's 3 younger siblings, but with all the transitions in the different homes, there was a lot. So it was just perfect one-on-one time just to give her a break.
I was really happy because I know they described it as like kind of like another like friend, like another person to take you out and make sure you're getting like enough attention kind of. And so that's kind of what I was like going in thinking, but I definitely got like a lot more out of it. I know I could feel like very early on that she did care for me and she loved me. So I think the first time we ever went out and did anything, we went to the dollar store, and we ended up getting a notebook, like some cool like colored pens and markers, and then this little bag. It was kind of like a purse.
We had this little backpack, and we would transfer it back and forth each time we'd be together. If I'd pick up Destiny, she'd throw it in the back seat, and we'd save it for reading later. And we both realized that sharing our feelings was not really the easiest thing. We were much better with just hanging out and talking and doing whatever was in the moment. So yeah, we kind of cherished that notebook as diving a little bit deeper and saying a few things that we maybe wouldn't say to each other. In our journey, I did not know what to expect. There's lots of different things you can do, and I just pictured that once a month I'd get together with her, we'd spend a few hours. Well, things dramatically changed soon into our relationship, where her mama died unexpectedly.
We were all at a football game, my foster mom included, for my middle school. And I remember we were all so excited because I think our team probably won. And we get home and we see like our therapists, our case managers, anyone that we had like DCS related, definitely did not cross my mind that they'd be telling us that she passed. I know my sister immediately ran up to a room. My little brothers, I think they were too young to like fully understand, so they were just kind of like, what now? And I just remember my heart like shattered. In the back of my head, I knew she was making sacrifices, and like I knew how much she loved us. And as a kid, I could it felt like she loved us more than our mom did. So I definitely we all held on to her a lot, and to this day, I'd still say that'd be my superhero. So
the kids all went to foster care, and they were all separated for a little bit, and the welfare department allowed me with big brothers to be a part of her life. So they allowed me to go see her at her foster homes. She was in 3 different foster homes. Fortunately, the one that she stayed at the longest, they're still family, and it's been a really good thing. But her desire was to have her sibling group be together. So it was kind of tricky to find a home for all 4 of them. So we started incorporating her brothers and her sister And a lot of our outings, or I'd bring them over to the house and we'd do pizza. And we started becoming a real family with her siblings. So I was able to interact with them, the foster parents, each of the homes they were in. And I found it to be such a blessing to be a part of her life and to just walk through this journey.
I'd probably say my favorite memory with her is when she first met Jordan. When I found out I was pregnant, I was obviously scared and nervous. I was young. I was actually 16 when I first got pregnant. I was ashamed and I was scared about it all. So I didn't actually tell anybody until I think I was like 5 months. So it took a while. So I told my foster mom first, and I think she actually was the one to tell Janice. I think at that point I did feel like a lot of relief. As I said before, I was feeling ashamed and nervous, and I think she did help me feel a lot better about it. The first time she met my son Jordan, it was during COVID, so we weren't allowed to have any visitors in the hospital. But I think it was I know it was within the week that I brought him home. And her daughter-in-law, Carrie, came over, and we all just kind of, it was nothing crazy. We didn't really do anything, but we all just sat around. I could see the love.
Seeing how she's dealt with the unexpected, a lot of unexpected in her life. Being whisked away from one home to another, with or without her siblings. I can't imagine what she has endured, and just her peacefulness that she's had through it all, and the strength in what she's shown, going through high school, getting good scores, being in college, being a single mom, working.
I don't know what I would be doing without Janice and her support and her love, especially with my grandma passing. So I think that everybody deserves a chance to experience having a big sister or big brother. Having a big sister has definitely helped me be the person that I am today, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So I'm thankful for the program.